There are only two kinds of people in this world, the players and the pieces. Most people live their entire lives as pieces. They work harder. They become nicer. They try to be seen, and still, nothing changes. Their talents are ignored. Their loyalty is unrewarded. Their presence is optional. Why? Because power does not care about intention. Power cares about leverage. Powerful people are not collecting friends, they are collecting assets, mirrors, protection. And if you want access to the rooms where decisions are made, you must kill the part of you that seeks validation. Machiavelli didn't write The Prince for villains. He wrote it for men who wanted to understand reality. Human connection is not honesty, it is strategy. And today I'm going to show you the rules. The first mistake ambitious men make is trying to impress with brilliance. They speak too much, they solve problems too fast, they shine too bright, and they don't realize the danger. Powerful people often build their identity on being the smartest, strongest, or most important person in the room. When you outshine them, you don't earn respect. You trigger insecurity, and insecurity creates enemies. The correct move is counterintuitive. You dim your light. You frame your ideas as extensions of their thinking. You let them hear their own voice coming from your mouth. While they admire their reflection, you become safe, and safety is access. A predictable man is a controllable man. If your goals are obvious, you look hungry, and hunger repels power. The untouchable strategist becomes a cipher. You lock your endgame in a vault. You engage in humanizing conversations, art, ideas, philosophy. You make them wonder, why is he here? Mystery creates projection, and projection creates attachment. When they don't know what you want, they begin to imagine you want them. Mercy is a tax powerful people refuse to pay. They are surrounded by stories, excuses, and need. The nice guy begs. The strategist offers utility. Never ask to be helped. Offer to remove pain. Find their problem, their rival, their bottleneck. Then position yourself as the solution. It is always better to be needed than liked. Availability kills value. If you answer every message instantly, you signal emptiness. Power respects those with gravity. When you withdraw, not emotionally, but strategically, you create space. And space creates desire. Your absence opens a loop in their mind. They begin to think about you without trying. When you return, your presence feels like a reward. Every powerful person is in love with a version of themselves. Your job is not to challenge it. Your job is to reflect it. Match their posture, their pace, their metaphors. If they speak in numbers, you speak in numbers. If they speak in vision, you speak in vision. This bypasses logic and speaks directly to the reptilian brain. Sameness equals safety. In modern power, information is currency, but not public information. Private truth. Powerful people are isolated by yes men. They starve for reality. If you bring them unfiltered intelligence, quiet warnings, system flaws, competitor moves, you become indispensable. But never give away the source. If they can get the information without you, you are replaceable. Nothing bonds faster than a shared enemy. Find what they despise. Inefficiency, disloyalty, a rival. Align with it. This creates an us versus them bond. And loyalty born in conflict is stronger than loyalty born in comfort. People don't live in reality. They live in a fantasy of who they believe they are. The visionary, the protector, the genius. Your role is to support the fantasy, because if you help maintain their identity, they will protect you at all costs. Without you, their self-image collapses. Rigid identity is weakness. You must be adaptable, dominant when required, submissive when strategic. Formlessness is armor. If you have no fixed shape, you cannot be struck. Blend into their world, speak their language, wear their uniform. Independence is a myth. The goal is entanglement. Master a skill they hate but need, keep it specialized. Difficult to replace. You want to live rent-free in their mind. At 3 a.m., they should wonder what happens if you leave. True power doesn't give orders. It writes the menu, present choices, but curate them so your desired outcome is inevitable. They feel like the king, but you built the road. The final paradox. To connect with power, you must not need it. Hunger smells. Power respects solidity. You must be willing to walk away. A man who doesn't bend becomes magnetic in a world full of shapeshifters. These laws are cold because the world is cold. Connection is strategy. Influence is architecture. You can remain a passenger or grab the wheel. These laws open doors. but only discipline keeps them open.